I'm here with Eileen, who's 5.5 months pregnant, and we're looking at ways of staying fit and healthy during pregnancy. That doesn't mean you have to go to a gym or formal exercise classes where you might feel embarrassed or intimidated. First thing we're looking at today is walking, something you can do throughout pregnancy and also after pregnancy once baby comes along. Something you can do in your daily lifestyle with friends, family, walking the dog, taking the children to school or even popping to the shops. You don't need any special equipment, it doesn't cost you anything, a pair of comfortable shoes, some lightweight clothing and you're good to go. So why use resistance training during pregnancy? Well, there are great benefits. Number one is it's going to give you a great amount of confidence and self-esteem about your changing body shape. Number two, it's going to help prevent gaining too much weight during your pregnancy. And number three, and perhaps most importantly, you'll get into shape quicker and easier after the birth. Don't forget, during pregnancy, you're already carrying some extra weight, so you effectively are weight training on a daily basis. I'm going to show you some simple exercises that you can do using the extra weight of your bump to get better results and a more intense exercise. So you don't need to be in a gym or have any special equipment to do a weight training exercise. Although packing the shopping away on its own might not be a big enough workout, if you were to repeat these exercises a number of times, then that would be a great base for a weight training workout. So focusing on the arms now, and in particular the muscle down the back of the arms, using the chair for posture to maintain nice support in the back. You don't need a dumbbell for this, you can just grab anything around the house that's a little bit heavy and just keeping your arm nice and high and dropping the weight in between the shoulder blades. Great way to tone the arms. Okay Eileen, we're going to do some squats now. So really important that you hold your body nice and strong and strengthening the core by drawing the belly in tight. You can put your arms out for balance. Heels are just a little bit wider than the hips and you're just dropping the hips out the back and down to the floor. And just go down until you feel comfortable, keeping the tummy nice and strong. We're looking to perform about 15 or 20 of the exercises to get a good workout. And if you want to make them a little bit harder, you can use a set of dumbbells to add some more weight. Another great exercise that you can do at home is the lunge. Benefit of the lunge is it's great for toning and shaping and firming the legs and the bottom. It's a tough exercise, so if at any stage during the latter parts of pregnancy you feel it's uncomfortable, please revert back to your squat. It's quite common during pregnancy to suffer with lower back pain because the increasing size of the bump puts more pressure on the lower back. So it's important to incorporate some exercises into your daily routine that you can do at home that can help reduce the back pain. The other great advantage of these is that they will help you have an easier and less painful labour. Okay, so we're on all fours here and keeping the back nice and strong. I want you to draw your belly button up towards your lower spine, nice and deep, and then under control, release. And again, lift the belly button up to the spine, nice and strong, hold it and then release. And just to make it a little bit harder, we're going to lift the front arm and the opposite leg at the back. Just lengthen out and come back in. And change arms. Great. And all the time you're drawing your belly in and holding that nice strong contraction. Good. Another muscle group that's often overlooked is your pelvic floor. The pelvic floor can get weakened during pregnancy, so it's really important that you do exercise this as part of your routine. The great thing about pelvic floor is, unlike other muscle groups, it doesn't need a rest day. So you can do these exercises anytime, any place or anywhere, whilst cooking the dinner, watching TV or even waiting for a bus. If you need further advice about how to exercise your pelvic floor, just ask your midwife. It's important that you continue to do all the things you used to do prior to being pregnant. Raising the heart rate and feeling a little bit out of breath is a good thing, and who needs a treadmill when you've got a set of stairs? Pregnancy is not the time to start a new rigorous routine. Speak to your midwife and your GP before you start exercising, but most of all, stay comfortable, know your limits and listen to your body.
Well, some great advice there from Stella, our fitness expert who joins us now. Hello Stella, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
And Stephanie, our midwife, is still here as well to help us chat through any questions that we may have. Now, when I first fell pregnant, I thought this is a licence to sit back, put my feet up and do nothing for 9 months, because I wasn't quite sure whether it was safe or not to exercise.
Yes, and that is one of the real big problems that we have, where they might get conflicting advice from friends and family who might say, no, you can't exercise whilst pregnant. The key message is, of course, it's absolutely safe to exercise while pregnant. You certainly wouldn't plan to run a marathon in 9 months without doing any training, and pregnancy is a fairly similar regime to that. So keeping yourself fit and healthy in pregnancy is a really important thing to do.
Yeah, because your whole body is adapting to accommodate this growing bump. You know, all sorts of muscles are being used, so...
And I think, you know, together with your midwife, making sure that you are at a low risk pregnancy, then everything is safe, but just making sure that you do adapt your exercises and your fitness regime if you have or haven't done it before pregnancy, during your pregnancy, and to sustain that activity after pregnancy as well.
Yeah, and Ashley showed us in that video, you don't have to join a fancy expensive gym, you just get out there, do a bit of walking, get a bit of fresh air.
Walking is a great way of keeping fit and healthy, heart and lungs.
Well, you're going to be doing a lot of that when you're pushing around your little bundle in your buggy. So.
And you don't need any equipment, you can do it with friends, family, and again, it's a bit of me time for you to get out and just clear the head. So,
so if you were a new mum, didn't know where to start, thinking about doing some exercise, let's get in touch with a midwife. Where would she then point you?
One of the first things we always recommend for mums is going to aquanatal classes.
Swimming, yes,
again,
lovely.
So you get to kind of get together with your midwife, your local midwife, all the women, you get to kind of meet them, wee conversations going on. It's really good fun.
So why swimming so beneficial to
Swimming's another great form of exercise whilst pregnant, because it's another good aerobic activity to do, but without any intensity on the joints or any pressure on the joints. So particularly during the last stages of pregnancy, when you're a lot heavier and the bump is a lot bigger, being in the water will relieve that weight from you. So it's just you again at your natural weight in the water. So a great way of staying in shape. And I do know that a lot of pregnant women love to go swimming, especially during the later
slightly
stages.
weightless.
Yes, absolutely.
And of course, everything that you do now, you're going to benefit in the long term, because it will take you through the 9 months and then it will be easy to
readapt. I mean, the body does change a lot during pregnancy. It's a difficult time.
It never goes back to the same way it was before either, I can tell you that now.
And I think as well, the other important aspect is if it makes you feel better about yourself, it's going to give you another element of confidence. So although there are health benefits, there are also personal benefits for the mum-to-be, definitely.
Great advice. Thank you very much, Stella, for coming in and
chatting
to us today.